everyone. I am using my very brand new mold from Pouring Your Heart Out. It's the hibiscus small tray mold. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Julie. I am going to attempt a 3D bloom, but I'm going to try and sort of control the petal. So I've tried it in a geode. I've tried it several times now and I'm not getting it. So I'm going to try it on this mold since it just arrived. Can't wait. So I am pouring a layer of Nicpro that I've mixed. It's a 1-to-1. And I am going to top layer this. So I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top. Ooh, I mixed up way too much resin. Sugar. Oh well. And let me get my torch. I see some bubbles that I need to get rid of. So this design, the flower petal that I'm going to attempt is drawing is the one that I saw art by Nicpro. And she does an amazing job. And she uses just this a stick to draw the petals, but I am going to do it with my piping bag only because I just don't trust myself, and it's a much bigger mold that I'm using. Let me just sneak down below and make sure I left enough room for a back coat. Yep, I did. So that was my Nicpro, and I'm doing it a little differently than Nicpro. So I'm using TRex alcohol inks. And I'm not going to put a center mix because I want to try those dots in the center. I don't know why I have trouble with that, so I'm going to try it again. So here is my red. It's called the, let's see, is there a name? Yep. It's called Shiraz Red. And then I'm going to put on my usual sides the orange Bellini, which I love. And I'm going to try and leave some white on the outside more because it's sort of trying to show the petal is the idea. And then this one is sunshine yellow. So I'm not sure how sunshiny that's going to be. And I know this mold is perfect for 3D blooms where you use these markers. But today I want to keep trying to do that technique that I've been wanting to try, the, you know, sort of defined petals. So here is Castincraft. I am going to put aside some. I'm going to take the temperature of my resin. Oh my goodness, I wasted so much resin. Gosh darn it. Okay, ooh, it's getting hot already. So let me I'm going to put 40 aside only because there's a project on the other side of my table that I'm going to do a bloom as well. So 38, 40. And then I'll see how much I used for this in a moment. Let's see, so I've wasted about, oh, let's see, I don't know, 100 grams. No, more than that. Okay, here is my, so that was, let me see, was that 40? Yeah, 40. So I'm going to put 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4 of my Castincraft. I'm going to stir it up really well. And I put it in my piping bag, and I'll come back to you in a moment when I draw my petals on this one. Because the other one, I'm just going to do it really quickly. Oh, so do I have enough? I think I will. Yeah. So I'm mixing this up. Okay, so I'll come back to you momentarily. Okay, so I've got my piping bag ready. And what I'm going to do is sort of do this shape, follow, of course, oops, but I'm going to bring it in, and then I'm going to do another one. I'm going to stop there. Bring this in a bit. Okay, now I'm going to go whoopsie boopsie this way. And let's see, what did I do? I think I went up. Okay. I could put 3, but my idea, I want to follow or try to do this sort of shaped petal, and hopefully this will spread enough. So let me just do a couple more. I'm just bummed that I mixed up so much resin. And I don't have another project in mind, so gosh darn it. Oh well. I'm just venting. Okay. So it's easy to do spiraling and, you know, different patterns, but I wanted to try to create sort of a specific pattern. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to take my dotting tool, and I'm going to take it from in here and bring it out. And the same here. I really do like Nicpro for 3D blooms. And now that I said that, you Nicpro in my mold, please do good, okay? All right. Now I'm going to do the dots. Wish me luck on this one. So I'm just doing this as a centerpiece instead of glitter. So I probably will be doing this again. Who knows? And then if this is not successful, I'll just do a glitter mix center and go back. So it looks really plain right now, but I want the idea of this is to give you give the effect of a blue petal, if that makes sense. So, all right, I will come back to you in a little bit to put my top coat. And I think I'm going to do blue. So this again is not sort of the usual spiral. It's more of petal. So hopefully, we'll see how it blooms. See you shortly. Okay, so that has somewhat cured, and it's hard enough, and time has gone by enough for me now to put a top coat. I hope I'm picking the right colors. I decided on a blue, but I wanted to make sure that it's a nice dark blue. So from my stash of the Let's Resin epoxy pigment, I put sapphire blue, I put blue, and now I'm going to add a black just to darken it a little bit more. And I might even put another drop of blue. We shall see. Even thought of putting purple in there. So I hope I have a nice bloom underneath there. Hard to tell. Let's see if this new mold is a lucky mold for me. The hibiscus mold. Okay. I'm going to have lots of bubbles here because I used a really thick resin. Okay. So I think it's dark enough. You know, I'm going to put one more blue in there just hopefully to be safe. So it's this blue here. 1, 2. I'm just going to do 2. Hold on. I did another project right before this, so I've got the same resin that I'm using, and since it's not one that I use for blooms, it's okay. This is the Promise, which I can use for blooms, but I haven't had much luck with it, so I prefer Nicpro. So here comes the back coat, top coat. Once again, I pray that I mixed enough. Oh goody, I think so. I think I'm gonna be okay. Ooh, kind of a bright blue. Cool. One thing I forgot to do was to see if my board here is level, so that where I placed my mold on top of it, it seems like it's not, so I might have to adjust it. But ooh, I have enough. Okay, I'm gonna write a note now on what I did, on how much I needed. I might put in a little bit more but what I'll do is I'll take my leveler, measure it. If it's uneven, I'll put a little cardboard underneath and then torch it, and I will see you for the unmolding. Yay! Okay, so I thought I'd better do a black background just to maybe see the bloom better, because I did take it out earlier. So here is that fantastic mold. And let's see my different way of blooming. Okay? No, this way. Oh, I can't remember now. Let's do it just this way. Here we go. Look at that. And I'm going to go this way. And I'm so pleased I finally got some of my dots to work. I don't know why it went kind of that direction, but that's what it did. So pretty cool. I like it. I hope you do too. Let me know what you think of these new petals. Thanks for watching.